Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where us panel of local real estate experts and Disney enthusiasts get together and have a little group huddle about what's going on with the market, all things that are going on in the news with Orlando, and everything that's happening within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. Near Disney in lowercase. So we got uppercase. Exciting news for you today to talk about. As you're tuning in, let's feel free to say hi in the chat or the comments section while we're live, and we'll introduce ourselves as well. If you ever have any questions while the show's going, feel free to chime in. We'll try to share our expertise with you or make a note to get back to you at the very least. But I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida and Motion Realty here on Near Disney. Call me the Prince of Real Estate. And in the square beside me.
Hey everyone, I'm Virginia Carlson, also with Florida and Motion Realty, and I am Cinderella here with our Near Disney team. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Awesome. And of course, first note, we're going to remind you, we're not just near to Disney, we're of course near to Universal as well. And if you believe it, that Halloween Horror Nights is already gearing up. I think it's like, in a week or so. That you're going to be able to start that experience. I mean, they put so much into it. Let's say August 28th through November 1st. So I feel like it used to be kind of like late September into the end of October. And now it's like, all of September and some of August now.
Right.
The experiences have kind of become higher production and stronger, like probably more expensive intellectual properties like Sinners, Stranger Things, Hellraiser, just to kind of, and they got Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, and it gets a haunted house celebrating the rock and roll's legends. But of course, sadly, we lost Ozzy from Black Sabbath and his Crazy Train legacy.
Yes,
that's of course duly missed, or maybe just you watched him on TV on the Osbournes.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's I guess that's cool. The lineup for Halloween Horror Nights is going, and I've seen some people already, influencers who I know who are all about the park life, getting super excited and getting a sneak look at it. So that's cool. And but not just near to Disney, not just near to Universal, but also near to SeaWorld. You found something cool going on with them. What's all this shiny lights about?
Yeah, so this is called the Electric Ocean. It's actually been going on since June, but it will run through September 7th. So you still have almost a month to go check this out. And this is when the sun sets, the park transforms into a vibrant world of music and lights and nighttime excitement during the evening. And it's got dance parties and Club Seaglow, Hydro Surge, and of course the fireworks every night. But it just kind of is a way to extend your time at the park. You don't have to buy an extra ticket for it or anything. You just stay later, and the park kind of transforms into what they're calling the Electric Ocean. So kind of a cool event to check out, just something different in the evenings that they're doing for the summer months. So just wanted to let everyone know that it's still going on. Oh, and they also have a special menu during this time with really cool, appetizers and drinks and entrees that you can buy throughout the park. So they've kind of just upped the experience for the evening time.
So awesome. Well, yeah, so SeaWorld.com, you can check that as well. Electric Eats. Now, I don't know.
Yeah.
Electric cocktails.
Everything's electric.
It's electric.
Yeah. Exactly.
There was a song.
Yes. Yes, we know.
But yeah, so I will say definitely go check that out. And sounds like the aquatic animals basically become the Blue Man Group after dark. Kind of like a night at the museum kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so just some cool things to do other than the typical fireworks. So anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, I just want to check that stuff like that is going on. In fact, later we're going to try to stay tuned. We're going to try to like have a comparison between the amazing like outdoor venues that are free to get into in the near Disney area, and you can weigh in on your favorite between Disney Springs, Universal City Walk, and Sunset Walk, Margaritaville. We'll bring that up, but there's like all the kind of fun things that you got that continue to attract people to Florida as just being part of your lifestyle. Like every day is a staycation when you get the keys handed to you here. So just a little update on the data here. More than 200,000 people transferred out-of-state driver's licenses to Florida in the first half of 2026, the highest first half total since 2023, kind of just from when the pandemic era finally started to cool off. And yeah, we saw a lot of people coming here during the pandemic because we were a little more easy to continue, easy to stay open and easy to continue and enjoy the lifestyle. But New York sent the most newcomers, so I'm not surprised because just from firsthand experience we're doing house showings and people telling us where they're from. A lot of New York, a lot of New Jersey, a lot of California.
Yes, a lot of New York, New Jersey.
While Miami-Dade drew the largest number. So okay, like so some people enjoying South Florida as well, but many people still enjoying Central. A lot of people buying two properties. They want to like have a home in both. But basically, yeah, yes, Georgia, New Jersey, and see, I told you, California and Texas. While they're the people who are bringing us some stuff, and I'm glad to see. We every week we cover new construction, which even includes 55 plus communities. Sue Kopiev, who was not on the show tonight, but she's our sleeping beauty on the team. She put out a really cool video covering the new 55 plus community to cover this past week. So yeah, subscribe to the channel and catch that as well. But basically, the numbers have limitations. They do not show how many Floridians switched licenses after moving to another state. So I guess, but from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are very, very happy here. So higher than the highest of the post-pandemic levels.
Yeah.
Good, getting some good new neighbors. And I'll tie that into inflation cooling, giving the housing market some breathing room. So July inflation eased to 3.4%, while shelter costs also slowed. Softer reading could help limit upward pressure on mortgage rates. So basically, consumer prices only rose 0.1% from June and 3.4% from a year earlier, down from a 3.5% annual increase in June. So that's the Bureau of Labor Statistics idea of core inflation. And that excludes volatile food and energy costs, which rose 0.2% for the month. So basically, the housing component offered another encouraging sign. Shelter costs rose just 0.1% in July and 3.2% over the past year. Still accounted for only roughly 2/3 of the overall monthly increase in consumer prices. So it's basically, we're just happy that the inflation on fire that we were, I was blowing our minds for a while has kind of eased off a little bit. I did get an encouraging mortgage update as well from Sol Nicoletti, who we've had on the channel as well to talk about lending possibilities. She said that she also verified that the inflation rate increased, that only 0.1%, and the annual rate easing slightly. The current mortgage rates, if you're interested, conventional 6.5% to 7.1%, jumbo 6.25 to 7%, FHA, VA 6% to 6.75%. So we're always happy to share our lender contacts with you and compare programs for you on that. But yeah, if you want a little blurb for this week, that's what we're talking from our one of our good lender connections. And speaking of which, you wanted to tie things over to what's entails for what people need to know about mortgage approval.
Yeah. So again, look, we're always trying to help everyone out by giving all of our mortgage information and our lender information. So some things to think about before you're getting into the process of obtaining a mortgage. The 4 C's of mortgage approval. Things you want to look into before you start the process. Number one being the capacity, your income and debts. Obviously, you want to have all of your finances in order to present to the lender so they can see where you are and everything about your income and your debts. You have the collateral, which is the second C, your the home's value. So you want to look at what we can get for the home, or the new home, and what you're looking into buying. Obviously, you want to look at your credit history, and your score. Those are very important things. And we've also said this on the show before too, when you're looking into getting a mortgage, to not incur, like, don't open a new credit card, don't go buy a new car, things like that. You want to just kind of try to avoid any kind of new credit issues. And then your capital, your savings, and your assets. And knowing what your lenders look for will help you prepare for applying for a home loan. So it's just best to have everything, all your ducks in a row. And the 4 C's are just kind of easy things to remember: capacity, collateral, credit, and capital.
Yeah, they don't even want you paying off debt after
Yeah.
you've already started the process. Like some people were saying, like, oh, like I had some student loans, or I had a car payment that, at the time I started. So I paid that off, that helps, right? And actually complicates the process. So
Right.
make sure
Right.
that before you do anything, you don't assume what's helpful. Say like, oh, it was a good thing I just paid off my $15,000 in student loans, right? And just before you really do anything, making a payoff or a purchase, talk to that lender in that
Right.
process. I love how you went clockwise around this. I mean, I would have went like right to left and then right to left again. So.
Oh yeah. Yes, I went around in a circle.
That's all right. Yes, of course. Then after you have fallen in love with Florida, and you have fallen
Yes.
in love with Central Florida, and you have figured out your mortgage approval, then comes the time to start looking at houses. And we
Yep.
just did want to share with you that we do have an awesome listing in Celebration, Florida, the town that was built by Disney. 5-bedroom home for $919,000. That's just right walkable to downtown Celebration. I'm going to play the video for you real quick of 839 Lake Evelyn Drive, and then share just a little bit more good information when we're done here. Beautiful. So
Yes.
yeah, what's special about this place is it's 5 bedrooms, has a bedroom on the first floor, has these beautiful contemporary finishes. And in fact, this room that we're going into here, that was an addition made to the home that was, of course, permitted. So it's not even counted as another bedroom, just this whole other space that could be used for office or home gym or playroom like they had, because they had a lot of kids. Part of why they're moving. Just family kept getting bigger. And you love to see these, like, big size primary bedrooms, easily fit the king. Oh, I'll put even a little office and desk in there. So finishes like this for 5 bedroom, just walkable to downtown Celebration. And extra closet space, good storage there. So I mean, for that location and that bed count and these finishes, this is a good opportunity to definitely give us a call about for getting at 919,000. And those trees have bloomed and become so much more beautiful
Yes.
since this video was recorded. Yeah, I mean that's it right there. I mean,
Mhm.
there's that sidewalk. You see that sidewalk path is going around the lake, and there's like this little wooded trail right at all the colorful buildings on the other side of that. That's just downtown Celebration right
Right.
there. Oh yeah, it looks like our 1950s idyllic dreams, nice safe neighborhood, shops and restaurants, dollhouse town. Like it's awesome. So
Yeah.
if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, definitely get in touch with us. My phone number's on the screen. I would love to be able to show you or anyone you know that we got good listings here. We don't just cover the news.
Yeah.
We got the homes to show you.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Let's see what else is in the news here. Oh, of course. So, I mean, you always see these on people's cars, on people's refrigerators, the various Walt Disney World annual pass holder magnets. And you know what? Like, they always send me, like, I just never took the time to get a special one that I wanted. I always just took whatever they sent me, and it would be like the most boring one, like just Mickey Mouse or something, not
Yeah.
even Donald or something. And but there's people I see driving by that have the coolest random characters I didn't even know you could get as your Disney annual pass holder decal. And if that matters to you, don't miss out on making sure they send you the one that you want, because now they got Kermit the Frog. He's playing singing Rainbow Connection for you.
Exactly.
And so basically, Hollywood Studios, these people went from blogmickey.com, who does some great coverage of just everything to do with every Disney park and attraction. And I guess they said that typically annual pass holder mag distributors are at Epcot or Animal Kingdom, so they wanted to see what the Hollywood Studios setup would be like. And so basically, they did a walkthrough to get Kermit, and they give you like these step-by-step instructions for how to get the one that you want.
Cool.
So that's fun just to know that you can get those options, get and have a cast member verify your photo ID and status, and they'll get you something good. It's all about the flair. That's why people are into the Disney pins. But definitely let us know if you are watching and you are or have ever been a Disney annual pass holder. What character is on your decal, and where do you put it? Is it on your car? Is it on your fridge? Is it in some place that I don't even remember sticks to, like your laptop or something? That'd be cool. What Disney character do you have for your pass holder?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Yeah, there's so many. And sometimes you see cars that have like 10 of them on there, all different characters too.
Yeah, God, how big is that family?
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes you see like the stick figure families on the back of the car.
Yeah,
And then they'll have some wise guy who's got like a T-Rex or a Godzilla, like,
I know, right? Like eating.
like no,
Yep.
nice. In other news, this is a project we've covered a few times. That is just sometimes we worry that these things become pipe dreams. You see a lot of like AI renderings for what could be cool ideas, or just committees need to vote and eventually it dies. But this idea of the canopy project for excuse me for that under under the freeway.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It got final approval as of like a couple hours ago of this article being published. The Orlando city leaders have given final approval for the canopy, proposed 10-acre public space under Interstate 4 in downtown Orlando, with construction expected to begin within 60 days.
Nice.
So it will transform the underused space beneath I-4 into a community destination, like you can see here, with all kinds of spaces for people to do events and to sell art and little walking trails, multimodal connections, and even more parking that's always needed. There's never enough of that. community programming. So basically, it's finally here, and we look forward to hosting you," said Shan Rose, District 5 Commissioner for City of Orlando. So that's really cool. I mean, that I love that we were just seeing there.
Yeah,
So
that's exciting.
so yeah, if you're interested in the canopy, or if there's certain like component, or you have any scoop on it, let us know as well.
Yeah.
Let me see, what else do I have here for us? We're getting a 20-minute mark. I think we can just kind of dive into our fun little comparison that I was
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
this is good.
We're near Disney, we're near SeaWorld, we're near Universal. There's all these places have components that are like these outside outlet mall areas that just you go into these places and you can just walk around and do all kinds of shopping, and these places have theaters, they have gift shops. So let us know what's your vote. Is it City Walk? Is it Disney Springs? Is it Sunset Walk, Margaritaville? That one might have a little trouble competing, but and
Yeah.
because Fun Spot had Game Time, that was like this cool like big like Dave and Buster's Chuck E. Cheese arcade.
Mhm.
And Disney Springs just opened its brand new arcade space. It's kind of like escape room activities, like leaning towards adults. So they've
Yeah.
really up up the ante there. But yes, Universal City Walk is just beautiful and full of fun. It's got the Disney Springs has the House of Blues, where they
Right.
put on some really cool shows, and Universal has Hard Rock Live at
Mhm.
at the City Walk, and they both get good acts. That both I've seen some great
Yep.
concerts and some great performers at both of them, and
Mhm.
both have a lot of lively energy. They both have a great offerings of restaurants, like, things to do. Like I think you can do karaoke pretty well at Universal City Walk. I don't. Is there like a go-to karaoke spot at Disney Springs? I
I
I know.
don't I don't think so. I don't know that I've unless like some of the restaurants might do it as a one-off, but I don't know that there's a dedicated karaoke space.
The Edison does like burlesque dance, like 1920s like flapper kind of shows.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That restaurant, yeah, but it's good. And of course, Margaritaville is a restaurant, not just a resort living place at where they've got like the Jimmy Buffett like a water plane there.
Mhm, mhm.
Everything's got gift shops. So yeah, let us know if you've got a favorite between
Yeah.
those. And then of course, Sunset Walk also doing Halloween stuff. They've got Halloween stores. Their movie. Let's see. Disney Springs, I think they all have dinner theater, or at least Disney Springs has the AMC dining,
Yeah,
and Sunset Walk has um,
the Studio
the
Movie Grill.
studio movie grill
Yep.
dining. I
Mhm.
don't know if Universal has like, is it Regal or is it
I think so. I don't know if they do,
I don't know if they have a
um,
dining
the
component.
the dine-in in the
So
theater.
great large screens and good.
Mhm.
I've seen some, plenty of good movies there. They got a bubblegum shrimp too, right?
Yeah.
Play Forrest Gump all the time. Like
Yep.
that's cool. And yeah, to see Sunset Walk, it's got a candy shop. It's right by the Island H2O water park. It's got the really good Mexican restaurant, El Jefe's. So
Mhm.
it's got a Brazilian steakhouse. It's got a K pot for Korean barbecue. So hey, there's just all kinds of stuff. And I think that downtown Celebration, where our office is, there's tons of shops and restaurants down there. So that's
Mhm.
just what's so cool. Just there's just within just easy driving distance. All these places just have a day. The Millennium Mall, Florida Mall, and I think we're going to continue to cover, of course, the Ovation. It's going to be like this outlet. It's going to be right across from Celebration,
Yeah.
where
They've
like
started, demolishing the old resort, so
yeah, the dilapidated resort
Mhm.
and hotel spaces that were just literally like just doing nothing. And so now it's
Right.
awesome space that will, I mean, especially like
Yeah,
if you
they're
want a house like Lake Evelyn, like the one we just played, 839 Lake Evelyn Drive, like the
Mhm.
property values wouldn't just factor in being close to downtown Celebration where it's walkable, but like that 3 to 5 minute drive to like something like Ovation coming across the street. So
Yeah, I mean, it's super close. It's going to be amazing.
just celebration in itself as a community will probably become even more valuable or interesting as a community for that being offered there. And of course, once all that's opened, we're going to have the branded microphones going in there all the time, recording 100 videos, telling you all about it, and interviewing every business owner like we've done. So that's the kind of content we always have here when you hit the subscribe button. And give us a like. Super helps us to extend our reach to more people, tell them what's happening near Disney.
Yeah.
So I think that's all that we had here today. If you want to just like read your phone number out for anyone who's just listening on the podcast format.
Sure. Again, Virginia Carlson, 407-487-9960.
And Elijah Lewis, 407-922-0587. And Frank, thanks for watching. You can continue every week we're doing this. And of course, if you have any just more personal needs, real estate questions, get in touch with us. We'll help you out, whether you're buying or selling. So I think we'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, to sign us off. Take care, everyone.
Bye. Thanks.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.